The lifestyle of the hypermobile traveler. The ups and downs. The origin of the word travel is most likely lost to history. The term travel may originate from the Old French word travail, which means work. Back in the olden days, work was the main reason why people traveled and probably the reason behind the similarity in terminology. In today's world, however, work is only one of the main reasons that people travel, the other being leisure. Travel for work is nowadays mostly called business travel. It has many positive benefits for employees, the largest being the opportunity to see parts of the world on the company's dime. Today, many business travelers incorporate business and leisure, otherwise called bleisure travel, into their work travel. It enables them to reap the rewards of both worlds, business and leisure, albeit with some compromises here and there. Although frequent business travel can be very rewarding for travelers, there is a dark side to it. Employees who travel for work on a regular basis often experience loneliness, depression, and reduced mental health. In 2019, 1 in 5 business travelers reported that business travel negatively affected their mental health. Additionally, many business travelers often miss important family events, creating additional relationship stress. Since the idea of mixing business and leisure is not necessarily a good idea, coupled with the fact that one needs some time to themselves, the need to break away from work routines can't be emphasized enough. This brings in the all-important aspect of leisure time, a time to rewind and unwind, a time to be yourself. The big question is, how do you spend that all-important leisure time? For many people, sitting in a cafe or market square, and watching the world go by, or being at home and feeling like part of the furniture, is not what makes life interesting. They would rather be out there in the world, see all its amazements, create beautiful experiences and memories, that they can one day, in their twilight years, reminisce about. For these individuals, life is an adventure. It's about being out there, expanding your horizons, and doing exploration. The only way they can have this adventure is through travel. Every traveler's journeys are made up of different stories that define the pleasurable moments they experience. To some, it's about the different cultures of the places they visit, the cuisine, the nightlife, the music, dance, and drama, etc. And to many others, it's about the scenery, the sightseeing, the open spaces, nature, etc. Others travel to discover whatever it is that is out there, sweet or bitter, they want to know. Whatever the motive and experience in traveling, there is always some kind of satisfying story to tell. Because of the rewards that travel accords to our lives, the pleasures it brings, and the enrichment it adds to our lives, it is a major go-to activity, especially for those who can afford it. As a matter of fact, many people travel as a means of escapes or getaway, supposedly, to a more rewarding experience or place, which keeps them wanting more and more. Some, depending on affordability, become too dependent on travel as a means of escape, that they become what is commonly referred to as hypermobile travelers. Hypermobile travelers are highly mobile individuals who take frequent trips, often over great distances. They account for a large share of the overall mileage traveled, especially by air. These individuals contribute significantly to the overall amount of air miles flown within a given society. There's been some concerns raised over hypermobility, and although the concerns over hypermobility apply to several modes of transport, the environmental impact of aviation, and especially its greenhouse gas emissions, have brought particular focus on flying. Among the reasons for this focus is that these emissions, because they are made at high altitude, have a climate impact that is commonly estimated to be 2.7% higher than the same emissions if made at ground level. If you have also been wondering whether travel can be addictive, the simple answer is yes. The addictive properties of hypermobile travel have been noted by researchers. Travel can be addictive. It can sometimes border on obsession. Whether this is the product of biology or psychology, it taps into a much bigger and much older debate. Some like to point to the wanderlust gene, a biological route that purportedly gives around 20% of us a heightened proclivity to long-haul journeying. Widespread internet use is seen as a contributory factor towards hypermobility, due to the increased ease in which it enables travel to be desired and organized, to the extent that the internet stimulates travel. Overall, travel is beautiful, it's satisfying, and it opens your eyes to things you've never imagined. It's one of the things that give meaning to life, because without travel, there is no adventure. Adventure, apparently, is one of those things that most people point at as things to live for, and it can only be obtained through travel. Traveling develops skills you didn't know you had, it helps you learn new languages, it helps you experience life to the full, and many other wonderful things. But most of all, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. What do you think about travel? Would like to do lots of traveling to see the world? To quench your utmost desires? Or is too much of a good thing bad? Let us know in the comments section. That's all we had to share in this video. Thanks for watching. Please share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button for new videos. Also, don't forget to join the lifestyle platform at GoodShape1.com. Connect, inspire, and be inspired. As always, stay positive and keep looking up.